What up, man? It's your boy Chilla Jones, top of the city music, Boss Town, stand the fuck up. First things first, big salute to the Good Dad Gang. Make sure y'all go to the website, support them. If you a good father, if you in your kid's life, if you're doing everything you need to do for your little ones, man, go get the hoodie and represent for all of us around the world. I had originally planned on being able to make it out to NOME. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get out there now. So I'm gonna do my NOME 5 predictions. The full card is now out in support to URL. They're doing a pay-per-view for the first time, so everybody make sure you go and support that. It's only $30. Go and get that, man. I'm gonna be doing that if I'm not able to make it out to the event, so make sure y'all do the same. Support this epic card. We're gonna start at the bottom of the flyer and work the way up, man. So at the bottom, I believe, is Jazz versus Official. I'm glad Jazz versus Official is getting the chance to happen on URL. I'm glad Official is gonna make her URL debut. Should be crazy. Jazz last battle was obviously against 40 Bars, but she won in big fashion last year. Official last battle, I don't know when her last battle was. Maybe it was Gladiator School with E Hart, where she kind of fucked E Hart up. In any case, this is gonna be a crazy battle. I think Jazz is dope. I think Official is dope. I think Jazz's strength is her preparation. She always prepares really well. She's a good strategist like myself. So I think she'll be prepared for whatever Official brings to the table. Official strength, I feel like her vocal projection is better than Jazz. I feel like her performance is better than Jazz. And I feel like on a big stage like NOME 5, those two things are going to be key to winning in the building. This battle on camera will probably be able to go either way. Live, I'm going to edge Official. So I'm going to say Official 2-1. Live and on camera. It's tough betting against Jazz because Jazz has time and time again showed that she's one of the best. You know what I'm saying? Like, easily one of the best in her field. But when Official gets hot, it's tough, man. Like, Official punches, and she punches hard as fuck. So I got Official 2-1. DNA versus Chilla Jones. I feel like this matchup might be the least anticipated matchup on the whole NOME card. But a lot of times it's these matchups that have the biggest chance to make an impact on the event. Chilla Jones never really disappoints. DNA he might have the most haters in battle rap. Every time I look on Twitter, somebody's bashing him. This is what I will say. There's not a lot of matchups for DNA left in battle rap. And there's definitely not a lot of matchups for DNA left that I feel like would motivate him. He's done so much. He's so accomplished. Like, DNA could, in my opinion, DNA could retire now and be a legend. You know what I'm saying? He's put in enough work. He's been around long enough. He has enough classics. To me, that's not even debatable. This is one of the few matchups for DNA that I feel like DNA is going to be motivated for, that DNA wants to win. Sirius's last performance on URL was Clips, which was 2-1 debatable. I edged Clips. A lot of people edged Sirius. You know, that one could go either way. Kind of just depends. But that was kind of his, return to battle rap, and to return against Charlie Clips on the Summer Madness stage and have it debatable, I would say is a fucking good return. I'm glad to see Sirius back in the fold, battling more actively, more often. I think it's good for the culture, and I also think Sirius is one of the greats. As far as this matchup, I often bet against DNA. I bet against him with Tay-Rock. I bet against him with Ill Will. I bet against DNA a lot. Usually, I regret betting against DNA. I'm not going to make that mistake this time. I got DNA 2-1 over Chilla Jones, and I actually think this is going to be a really good battle, and I think if they both get in their freestyle and rebuttal bag, this can be a really good battle. So hopefully the crowd is receptive to them. That's kind of all I got to say. I hope that people give this battle a chance, because like I said, I feel like this is the least anticipated matchup on the card. But I feel like it's going to be a really dope matchup. So salute to both of them, DNA and Sirius. I got DNA taking that 2-1. A-Bird versus K-Shine. Y'all remember on Total Slaughter last year, on some of the outtakes that were on YouTube, Verb and Shine were going back and forth. They had a pretty heated argument. So I know they're both motivated for this matchup. I saw in the in-studio that came out a week or two ago, they were having a discussion who's the better rapper, Verb or K-Shine. Better rapper. However, I think K-Shine is the better performer. I think K-Shine in the room, on a stage of that size, we have seen him do some crazy, crazy things. His first round versus Surf being one of them. He has a lot of big stage moments where he's rocked the room. You know what I'm saying? And he has that potential every battle. Verb does as well, but I feel like Verb has had more duds on the big stage. When you look at Verb versus Clips, little hometown for Clips, but Verb wasn't all that great to me. Verb versus Rex, Verb was good, but again, he wasn't all that great to me. Verb versus John, I thought Verb beat John, but I didn't think he was spectacular. I don't think it was the best Verb we've ever seen. Even Verb versus Briz was like, you know what I mean? Like, so Verb isn't my favorite big stage battler. I think I kind of edged K-Shine as far as performances on the big stage. However, Verb, if you know Verb, he's got an ego. He's a very prideful guy. He does not want to lose to K-Shine. I know K-Shine doesn't want to lose to Verb either, but I feel like Verb is going to cook in this battle. I feel like Verb is going to cook. I don't know. As I'm sitting here about to lean toward Verb, I'm really thinking about it, and I'm like, I really don't know. I'm going to go Verb. I'm going to go Verb 2-1. I'm not going to waste no more of y'all time. I'm going to go Verb 2-1, but I'm going to go on record saying, to me, this is going to be the most debatable battle of the night. I feel like this one, definitely the hardest for me to predict what's going to happen, but I'm going to say Verb 2-1. Next up, Surf versus Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock is going to be way more motivated than Surf, to me, in my opinion, because I feel like Surf in a lot of his matchups, I don't ever want to say Surf is an underdog, but versus Hollow, versus Clips, even to some extent versus Hitman and Calico, I feel like you can argue that Surf was the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Just based off, however you want to base it off. You can argue that. I'm not saying he was, but you can argue that. I don't think you can argue that against Tay-Rock. I think Tay-Rock is clearly the underdog and Surf is clearly the favorite. So I think Rock will be much more motivated. However, to me, this is going to be a question of, can Rock keep up with Surf's ability to bar out? When Surf gets hot, there's certain people in battle rap that when they get really hot, and when I say hot, I mean when they get the crowd involved, and every bar and every 2 bars is stopping the show, they are very, very difficult. Verb is one, Surf is one, and there are some others. Rock is also one, and his second rounds usually tend to do that. I guess my question is Rock in 1 and 3, because I'm expecting him to have a crazy second, is his first and third gonna be able to keep up with Surf? Because Surf's first and third is always top notch, always crazy. So this is how I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say Surf 2-1. Even though I think Rock will be more motivated, I think Rock will be more souped up for the battle. I think Surf is gonna come. Look, it's tough for me. I fuck with them both. You know what I'm saying? Like they're both some of my favorites, along with other people on the card. I also feel like Surf hits harder. I feel like when he lands something big, he lands it big. I feel like when Rock lands shit, sometimes it lands big. Sometimes it lands big. I feel like Rock has more punches in general, but Surf has more haymakers, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go Surf 2-1 on that one, but I low-key think that'll be the battle of the night. And then finally, Charlie Clips versus Hollow the Don. A lot of people ask me on Twitter every day for the past 3 months who I think is gonna win. Sometimes I say Clips, sometimes I say Hollow. People asked me in Atlanta, I said Hollow. Some people asked me last week, I said Clips. It really just depends on when you catch me. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't think there's gonna be a for sure winner. This is what I will tell you though. Whoever goes second, I got them 2-1. Because I feel like freestyle rebuttals are gonna be so key in this battle. I feel like with their written material, it's just gonna be right here. And whoever gets the chance to leave their impression on the crowd in each round last, I feel like is gonna have an advantage. Because I feel like even if they just equal what the person who went first did, they'll have the edge because that's what people heard last. So that's what I'm gonna say to make it easier. Whoever goes second, I got them winning 2-1. My analysis on the battle, I think Charlie has more to prove. Hollow's coming off a battle with Joe Budden. Before that was Lux. Charlie is coming off beating Rex the last Summer Madness. Lost to Sharon in Canada, but he was, I think we I'll say. I'm very, very excited for this matchup. To me, this is the Mayweather-Pacquiao of battle rap right now. And hopefully the battle will be more exciting than the fight was. But I definitely think it's going to be a good show. I'll say that. So again, salute to everybody on NOME 5. Salute to URL. Again, go and support the pay-per-view. It's only $30. If you're not able to make it in the building like myself, make sure you go cop that. Watch it in the comfort of your own home. Invite the homies over. Do what it do. Y'all know how we rock. Also, a quick reminder, me and Conceited, Patch Day and Calico, DNA and 40 Bars, DNA and Dirtbag Dan, Arsenal and Shoddy rematch, Rome vs. Goods, 1-rounder, Danny Myers vs. Excel. The shit is going to be crazy. Make sure you come out to the event. Make sure you support the event. We also got a pay-per-view for this rocking. Make sure you go to www.kotdtv.com. If you're not able to get a ticket, grab the pay-per-view. 2 super fire weekends in a row with battle rap mega events with pay-per-views. Make sure y'all support them both. Let's keep growing the culture. It's your boy Chilla Jones signing off.
DJ 213 team.